Hi, my name is Sherry. This is Cross Potent, a place where magical people meet. And I'm in Palm City, Florida, enjoying a beautiful sunrise. And I'm going to bring you the November forecast for 2016 for the Native American Zodiac. The month starts out with the sun in the sign of the snake. The snake is the spiritual healer. The snake is rather mysterious. This is a time when mysterious underpinnings might be happening. The harvest is over. People are starting to settle back into their routines for the winter, and this is a time when there might be more personal conversations going on, much more one-on-one feeling. On the 22nd, the sun moves into the owl, more adventurous. But on the other hand, the owl is also a little over-exuberant and overindulgent, so watch what you eat. After the 22nd there, Thanksgiving, you know what I mean. The moon is full on the 14th. This is in the beaver. The beaver's very efficient, strategic, but also a little demanding, so be careful of that this month. Around the full moon is a culmination, so you might be under a little more pressure to get something done, so don't be too demanding about the people helping you get there. The new moon on the 29th is in the owl. This of course goes along with the sun moving into the owl there. So the owl's adventurous. This is new lands, new horizons, new vistas. They definitely seek stimulation in that way. So the new moon is a new beginning in that direction. Mercury is in the snake in the beginning of the month. The observant, moody snake is very hidden away. This is the planet of thoughts and communication, so things might be a little more murky as far as that goes in the beginning of the month, but on the 13th goes into the owl. All those planets kind of move along together, so you got the sun going in the owl on the 22nd, the new moon on the 29th in the owl. Now Mercury going into the owl on the 13th, so there's like an owl theme towards the end of the month. So again, the owl loves adventure, loves stimulating conversation with people from other walks of life, other countries. More foreign, the other planets would be great with an owl. So Venus starts out in the owl. It's a little bit ahead of the other ones. So this adds fire and spirit and adventure in the romance department in the beginning of the month. On the 12th, it's already scooting up into the goose, so it's a little bit ahead of the other planets. On the 12th, the goose is more about attraction of power and ambition. The goose is a leader. The gooses don't settle for less. That's the theme, don't settle for less. Mars starts out the month in the goose. This is that power and ambition in your energy planet. So this is a good time to get revved up and work towards that full moon on the 14th. On the 9th of the month, Mars moves into the otter. So you're going to get... now you have to think of the otter as a bit unorthodox, because the otter lives on land and in water. They're amazingly adaptable. Otters always have their own drumbeat. So your Mars energy on the 9th moving into that means you free up your energy a little bit more towards the end of the month, especially with that owl. It goes very well with the owl energy. Shake it up, allow all that kind of unexpected stuff to happen, and kind of try to flow with it as much as you can. That's a good energy right now. Of course, I talked about last month, Jupiter's in the crow for a while. Jupiter's your luck planet. Lucky with animals, lucky with groups, lucky with charming conversation, lucky with all things of the crow. The crows are a magnificent totem. They have high aspirations and far-flung knowledge of distant things, and it's lucky to allow that into your life right now. Saturn is in the owl, more of that owl theme. Saturn is to do with the structures in your life. So being in the totem of the owl, which is your belief systems, this is a good time to go on faith of what you believe works in life and help your tribe kind of learn best practices, of what is sustainable. And that's the key with that. But also the owl can be a little reckless and look before they leap, and they can say thoughtless things in a pinch. So don't let yourself be cornered into a position where you're just striking out thoughtlessly. Be very careful of that. This is a time when you need to be very thoughtful about what you say and what you act, and make sure your head and heart are in alignment. And it helps to ask for the spirits to show you what you need to know at this time. Great time for connecting in that regard. Uranus in the hawk, also called the falcon, the totem of the falcon. They like changes to happen rapidly. I've talked a lot about this before, but I'm trying to each video make it a little different, a little more aspects of each totem, since it's always going to be always in the hawk for quite a while. I'm trying to give you a little more. Each video I home in on a few different aspects, but it all has to be took together in like the big picture. They do like things to happen rapidly. They like things to be moving right along, but don't let the impatience take over. I'm trying to help people get through these holidays in a happy, healthy way. Love and light. So watch for impatience as far as that goes. Neptune, your planet of dreams, is in the Wolf. Going to be in the Wolf for a while. On the 20th, it goes direct. So your need for freedom is going to be freedom from things that are limiting factors in your life. Is going to you're going to feel like you're making progress on that once Neptune goes direct. When it's retrograde, it's more internal. When it goes direct, it's more external in your life. So things will be moving along a little bit better after the 20th. Pluto is in the Goose, been in the Goose for a while. It's going to stay in the Goose for a while. Succeeds for the group. Leadership, competitive, goal-orientated, but a little obsessive. So try to tone that down a little bit and listen to the cues from the people around you if they're like, whoa, slow down a little bit there. There's one big aspect this month. On the 24th, Jupiter square Pluto. This is Jupiter in the Crow square Pluto in the Goose. Jupiter has a tendency to overdo it, and Pluto can't say no. So this square around the 24th, which happens to be around Thanksgiving, there is tendency for overeating, overindulging, things along those lines. But this challenge can be transformative if you come into it knowing there's going to be this challenge and you prepare yourself ahead of time. I'm only going to eat one plate. I'm not going to go back for seconds if you're watching your weight. Or perhaps if you need to make limitations on other things, or get a designated driver, get a taxi cab phone number ahead of time. There's going to be some challenges there as to your limits and how to deal with it if you do kind of go over your limits. So just choose wisely, and things should be very blessed this holiday season. And I'm looking forward to a family reunion myself, and I'm so happy to get together with everybody. And I thank you for watching these videos. If you like these, you can subscribe for free by clicking the subscribe button. You can share. I would greatly appreciate all your comments, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Thank you.